Um, we did load one of these screens, but on both of them, how do we go? I think this screen doesn't have the black screen behind. Let me go and copy over that as well. There we go, there's the black piece. Let's put it below. There we go. I do have the copy of the I don't even remember where I left off. I could try to 100% another country. I think I've done that with 3 countries so far. Okay, let's see what I am. Lafita, Mangladila, Tommy. Hi, Pon. Bonbon. Hello, Dad. Nice of you to stop by. Look at the cozy. Oh, okay, where am I? I'm in Glasgow. Maybe I should 100% United Kingdom. Kinda covered a lot of it already. I've never been to Aberdeen. So I should see if I can find a job here that goes up there. It's right, I should press them. I never visited that place. So if I take length, everything just goes down. This is the longest. Would be quite an interesting. That's not what I wanted to do. It will be quite an interesting route to go here to Denmark or Sweden, all the way, take a ferry over all the way up to Finland. This is one yeah, 52 hours. Well, that's quite the slept 11 hours. Ooh, that's a lot of sleep. Because I was working so much past 2 days. Normal sleep, but when I slept at 8 p.m. That's a lot of numbers. Time to do some mathematics. You should. Well, it's good to get to bed early. I wish I could get to bed early. I really try to, but I always get to bed late. Yes, there is Finland. I think. Oh, wait. I think I switched because I checked something. I forgot to switch back. In the interface, you have this option that's called. I don't know what it's called actually. Maybe it isn't here. Oh, it surely should be here. Oh, there we go. It's right here. Local city and country names. You can show secondary names. But I mean, I'm kind of... Anyway, there you go. Now it says Suomi. Suomi, because that's the Finnish name. Because why it's also going to use the original native names of place names, which is I think Milano, Verona, Venezia. Yes. Torino. I don't even know what English names are. So every time I hear Finland, I think of Patrick. Patrick? Patrick. Who is this Patrick? So, well, I could take goods. Maybe I just don't. Because I still need to, if I'm going to hunt. I mean, I'm almost halfway there. But there's a lot of roads. But I should probably go up and... There. Yes, to visit this place so I can get freight from here. Can I go... Like that, like that. I guess I have to loop through the... loop through the, the roundabouts. Or not the whole roundabout counts by touching it. Sometimes that's the case. And then I pick up right from there, and then I go down. And then I'll cover more of the roads. That sounds like a good idea. Fun Buns Cake Transportation Service. Oh. Transporting cake. Oh my. You will like that, wouldn't you? You would like some cakes from Pun Pun? You wanna touch the cakes? touch the fun cakes. We're going to touch some roads here. I want Fun Bun's cake. Oh yeah. Someone made a very beautiful drawing of Fun Fun. I'm kind of driving on the right side here, as in the passing lane. But anyway. I can barely finish through the intersection before it turns green in the other direction. Yeah, it does fill the whole roundabout area, which is more convenient for me. But it probably does that in other locations too. I could probably fill a lot of... Should I... Well, I'm still on an adventure, I guess. There we go. I wanna lick the cake. As I was going to say, someone made a very beautiful drawing of Fun Fun wearing her standard pink dress, but the dress was drawn very short, which I don't have any problems with. I think I can change lane here. Can I do a U-turn? Oh yeah. Look at Pon Pon go. and in that drawing you could see kind of like at least the side of Pon Pon's butt. Or you could call it hips. I don't know. It was a lot revealing. Some people at least wrote to me in private that, oh my, can basically see Pompon's butt. And I have no problem with that. I like it. Someone else wants to draw Pompon with their butt showing. I wouldn't be against that. I mean, like, obviously no details. Just a cute butt. Anyway. No one. Of course you want to do that. If you get me a low amount of kind of hard to see no, I didn't count the whole road. I have to touch the last piece here. Even split the last part into two. Anyway, so for only 25,000 bits, you can get. Can I go through the whole place? No, apparently can't. That's a shame. You can get the Pon butt emote. And then you can use that and then use the Pon licking emote. And then you can lick Pon's butt. I know I'm driving very erratically, but I'm trying to patch everything. There are no pedestrians here. It's not because it's I got mail. Check that. How do I check that? Email. Oh yeah. The overdraft thingy. How do I quit? And then I had to. I don't think I should drive in there. I think I went up on the pavement. There. This is where I should go. There we go. Oops. That wasn't me. Anyway. I don't think I covered the holes. No, there's plenty of left. I just think I'm driving on the wrong side. But that means I didn't run the red light. I was kind of just leaving the place. I didn't pay attention to which side of the road I was on. Car. This is a big car. Is it just me or does your mic sound weird? Well, someone's telling me now. Is my mic weird? I don't know. No one has said anything. I did change some settings a while back, but I haven't touched the settings in quite a while. So I don't know. Something more like that. I don't know. So it sounded more correct a lot lately. Oh, good thing you've said that. You know, kinda hard for me to hear what it sounds like on screen. Driving erratically is talking about her butt, exactly. I'm talking about my butt. What else would Pon talk about? Okay, let's go down here. I rub my sleepy eyes to see Pon the Bun. Hello, Breeze from Resident Evil. You have a fun username. Mr. Gale is standing in the barn. Oh, I can beat the red light. Oh, apparently not. Come on, that was perfectly legal. Hi, PPBB. Hello, that is me. Okay, but I need to actually touch this place. Come on. There we go. Now it can. Seems okay, gives punch fun, a friendly hug, making the moment simply delightful. A delightful moment. Map is sometimes slow at updating. I don't know how to touch this. Oop. And then I have... I'm trying to shift. Reverse. Oh, hello. Okay, did I cover everything on the map now? In this location? That wasn't too mean. Annoyingly, I didn't touch that part. Well, I have to touch it and then I can go up because I didn't have to touch it. As you are driving on the hot dog map. Hot dog map? How is it a hot dog map? Well, where are you stopping? I didn't run a red light, I was totally past the line. These erratic drivers. They don't know how to drive. Oh. I'm driving perfectly. There's nothing wrong with my driving. Many you had to visit every location before you could accept a job from them. Luckily, you only need to visit the city. Doing a left turn, I don't need to check so much traffic. The red kind of look like a hot dog and the yellow like a bun. Oh, I see. Yeah, because the yellow is the red is the guiding line, the yellow is roads I've already been on. That's why it's so much yellow and red. But I'm turning the grey into red. Quite yellow. You're very patient with all these crazy drives on the road. Well, of course. What do you want me to do? Drive through them? Couldn't do that now. I'm driving over 90 down the hill. But that's a bit speedy. Good thing no one saw me. Okay, does it count the whole place? Yes. It means I don't have to drive into the place. But sometimes you have to do that. Okay. Towards Aberdeen. Whoa! 50 more experience. What happens if you level up in free roam? Because I know when you level up after doing a delivery, you get the delivery screen with all the information. And then if you level up, and then you get your experience screen, and if you level up, then you get to do the level up rewards. But if you level up during free roaming, because that also gives you experience, I will get experience at least 2 more times on my way to the place I'm going, which is Aberdeen. because I'm going to... There's a lot of them. I'm going... Well, this is very much just follow the road. As long as there's no police here. Driving along here. It's a nice little road. Oh, I'm catching up with that one. Oh, oh hello police. I was totally not speeding. Good seeing you ignored me. With no police around, who's to say what's legal exactly? You decide. Exactly, that's how it works. I'm the one in charge of what is legal and not. I'm catching up to this lorry. How strange, because I'm just going very close to the speed limit. Okay, let's overtake in this very oh look, I can overtake here. Perfectly safe. Perfectly safe overtaking. Okay, now you're speeding, because I'm not catching up with you. Hopefully no one comes here in this corner. Would be easier to overtake if you weren't speeding. Like, if I'm going 90 and I'm not getting any closer, isn't the other driver speeding? Or am I wrong? Hello, Rocket Man. Look, I'm driving in Scotland. I'm north of Glasgow and Edinburgh. And I'm on my way to Aberdeen. Driving on a road I've not been driving on before. Neither in the game nor in real life. Because I've never driven a car in United Kingdom at all. I've only been driving a car in a select number of countries. As everyone has, if they're driving a car at least once in a select number of countries. Archplay of the Galaxy. Thank you for doing your daily fruit redeem. It has an inventory, so it will actually track which fruits you've received. What can you do with fruits? Nothing. Rocket Man got another cucumber. Oh, Rocket Man wants to be in the monthly raffle. Yes. As the description says, for the first one, I will do an emote. Just as a test. I don't want to overdo as a first raffle. I want to make sure that everything. I will add you to the list. You can enter multiple. It's still not fully decided on what will happen with your if you enter with a bunch of raffles. It seems that people are leaning the most towards having the raffle basically having 2 lives. Either you win with the ticket or you have to lose with it twice. So it's kind of like a double knockout tournament. Okay, going to turn left here. As the sign says, left to Aberdeen. The bus is going right. Left. Oh jeez, thank you. I'm getting flashes all over me as I'm driving. Also, what more did you say? Hope you're not going past my house. Well, I don't know where you live. But in Scotland, I presume. Well, I think you only specified that you are Scotland. As in you were born and grew up there. Not that you're actually currently in this very moment living there. But, I mean, I will assume you do. But I don't think you specified more than that. And maybe that's a good thing, because maybe we shouldn't tell where we live. You know, safety. Stating like country subdivision of the country. Like at least if there's like 10 million people, maybe it's okay. Not if you're living in a city with like 1,000 people, 10,000 people. So maybe that's a bit too specific. Whoops, going a bit too fast there. It's okay. What more did you say? Also, you got melon, blueberry, peach. Services? Ooh. What kind of services do they offer? Kiwi and chili. What game is this? Oh, I've actually forgot. Game category. Good. Good thing. Because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I'm used to driving on the other side of the road, so you're already doing better than me. Well, if you're driving in the UK on the right side, then that might not go so well for too long. Avocado. Oh. Trying to reach chat while I'm driving. Avocado for dust. Don't buy a ticket. Don't win the raffle. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's how it works. If you don't buy a ticket, you can't win the raffle. You can't lose if you weren't part of the competition in the first place. It's not a competition, is it? It's a raffle. You can't lose if you don't take part of it. I wanted to go past this one. What you have in this game is a lot of these vehicles with like designs, because they are meant to be in for different countries. Like that French looking trunk. But the thing is, they seem to just randomly place those all over the map without any consideration of what would make sense. Because that the Dutch lorry still had a UK plate on it. I didn't UK. And the same thing, I've seen like vehicles with Cyrillic writing on them with plates from any country. Like, you would normally not see that. You of course can see like foreign prints on vehicles, but that's typically because they're raised in a foreign country. But in this game, it's just the norm that you have foreign prints on local vehicles. I think they should try to restrict what kind of vehicles can be in which country. Anyway, what more? You got an apple. Apple. Window was open, plushes flying in. Oh, you stands outside, you just throw plushes into the window as I'm driving past. Bonbon is 94% here today. Chris, you got your fruit redeem. Every day you can get redeem more free. Or even is 75% here. Oh no, 75, that's high. That means that you have to be extra cute today. Why are all of these lorries going so slowly? Because it's 80, but I'm driving 90. And the police doesn't seem to care, so I'm still going to drive 90. The only thing that seems to care is the speeding cameras. Which makes sense. The other vehicle seems to be going slow because Phantom is speeding. Shh! Don't mention that. Just to save some time, you see. Alright, Pod, I have to go back to bed now that I'm full. And did you have a good dinner? I guess. Well, hope you sleep well. I do. You sleep well. Have a good night's sleep. I've driven on both sides of the roads, and honestly, to my mind, this side is safer. Which country are you from? In Japan, is safer drive though. Well, yeah. The question is, if you're actually from a country that drives on the right side, and you're driving on the right side your whole life, but then you have to be driving on the left side, and then you just hold on, it just feels safe. That's just feelings, and not when like some people say, like driving on the left side road is it's perfectly fine. I have feelings. That's perfect. But that's why I'm asking, like, if you're been growing up and driving most of your life on the left side of the road, it would feel safer because that's what you used to. But if you've been driving on the right side most of your life and then you drive on the left side, but you feel that safer, that's quite an interesting thing. That's why I'm so curious. Because neither side is safer. But like statistically speaking, the driving culture, not the side of the road you drive on, is what is the highest factor on safety. Because if you look at countries that drive on left and right side, which countries safer simply based on accidents, as Sweden drives on the right side, United Kingdom drives on the left side. Sweden has less accidents by the number of vehicles in traffic, the number by the distance driven, and so on and so on. So Sweden is safer driving on the right side. But then you look at like France or something, which is having more accidents than United Kingdom. So, oh, no. Oh, it's not 50 here, whatever that means. It means 80, I guess. Wait, I was supposed to... Yes, stop. I was supposed to go here. No. Stop. Put in gear. There. Yeah. So, whichever side is technically safer, because one side would technically be safer than the other, is so insignificant that you can focus on other stuff in traffic instead, which would make driving safer. The side of the road we drive on is insane. Just stay away from downhill mountains passes at night in Japan. Is that a reference to drifting? Hi, Pantman. Hello, Limini. I was driving on the right side most of my life. When I moved to Japan, I didn't feel it any different. Wait, you said left side was safer. Oh, you mean you're making that as a statement and not as a feeling? Well, as a statement, there is no proof. So, and as mentioned, driving culture has a much bigger impact on. I need to sleep. In this game, much bigger impact than which side you drive on. Some people are making claims that, like, I think like, I lost traction, I guess. That was a long sleep. Oh, sorry, Limini, I didn't react much to your routine. I was so focused on... I was safe in my cabin. Where are you headed to? Aberdeen? I'm in Aberdeen now, so... Oh, shiny bus, why not? Don't do it. It's already too late. Come here. Cute. Well, I'm glad you think it's cute, but I thought you should be pretty anyway. It's a reference to initial D, yes. Yeah, that was I couldn't remember the name of it. It was D something. Yes, there are far more drive-by shootings than LA than Stockholm. Well, I'm talking... Yeah, I assume there are more situations involving weapons that ends up happening in traffic in whoops, in particular guns. I mean, drive. What is it with this traffic? Anyway, and yeah, than in, for example, Sweden. But more specifically, I mean, it's still a factor because if the people didn't have that, they might, I don't know. But it's not really the same traffic accidents I was talking about. It's not an accident. That's more that falls under aggression. Like, I'm talking about, because the topic is if you're driving left side or right side. It's not like, so the topic is on accidental, not intentional. So but a true point nonetheless. But there was certainly a situation that happened not too long ago in Sweden. When it was crazy. I don't know what happened because I didn't pay much attention to it, but it was something involving a school and a gun, as far as I know. And of course, that's just something you could say it doesn't happen in Sweden, so it of course made big news. But anyway, annoying, I have to enter every location. I'll go to the wrong side. Sometimes the game is like giving you penalties for driving on the wrong side, but not always. Anyway, let's see what's brother. I will leave you with a joke. Sven calls his friend Ollie and says, "Ollie, you got to be careful." I probably know what it is. This where this one goes. Careful! I should tell you, there's a madman driving backwards on the highway. Well, says one madman. There's a dozen of them. Everyone is driving on the wrong side. People don't know. So, alright, that's all. Thank you, Chris. Good night, Chris. Yeah, anyway, so... Yes. And also, they're using euro symbol as a generic currency symbol, which makes sense, as I mentioned maybe before, that some people and some organizations, like for example PayPal, uses the dollar sign as a generic currency symbol, which gets a bit awkward when you use PayPal in a country that isn't using dollar symbol. You have like, your money is in under the dollar section. Yeah, but I'm not using dollars. So it's a bit of a mismatch as symbol. But I understand they originate from the United States. But I still think they could. I mean, YouTube uses the dollar sign as a generic currency symbol, but they pay out in US dollars. So in that case, it at least makes sense. So, how much do I have left to do at Aubrey? Yeah, I need to touch that road, and I want to touch all that. But then I should pick up a delivery. Oh. I don't know how I feel about this. I just had someone commission me their nothing works persona for 600. I'm not gonna do it because I'm comfortable with their request, but that's a lot of money. Wow, that is a lot of money. Yes, that's the conundrum. As I mentioned before, at a certain amount of money, you can get people to do things that they otherwise would say that they wouldn't do. Where's your price? How much would you take to do it? Sometimes we just have to. I mean, the choice is yours. Of course. I'm not trying to say you do it, but sometimes, I mean, isn't that what a job is anyway? For some people, that sometimes you just do something you don't like to do, but you get money for it, so you choose to do it anyway. But yeah, hello, Danae, in the middle of the conversation. Welcome. What were you up to? What happened on your stream? Would you like to share your? There's a garage. No, this is a garage. This is a dealer. You were doing art. Ooh. And making art. What? Speaking of furries, I'm a furry. You're a furry, I assume. Also in a new comment. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. I did a new drawing today. It came out great. Ooh, would it? Am I speeding? I can't even see what speed limit is due to the message that I'm speeding. Would you like to share? Art thanks. If you would like to. If you want to share with the cloud. Okay, there it says 60. That means that I can drive 80. Wait, is 50, 80 or 68? I'm getting confused now. I'm getting confused. Anyway, I could pick up a job now. Let's, because it's only this. I will reset this. Because when I pick up a job, it doesn't matter where, it will still have me go up there. Even if I say I'm not a furry, I'm basically a furry by default because of the avatar. So like, whoop-de-doo, I am not, who cares? I mean, yeah, I've been thinking if I'm a furry. But I mean, because there's probably because of all the this one actually is quite a lot of the implication and stuff. But I mean, I have a furry model avatar. I draw a lot of anthro animals. I am basically a furry. I'm not, because that's the no. See, that one says 50 and it still says 80. Did that one say 50? This game is weird. This is, I mean, yeah, I'm having it convert for me, but this one says 50. But the previous one says 60. I'm confused. This one says 30, which is really weird to me because 30 to me is, 30 miles is of course 50 kilometers equivalent. And it's like, but to me, a 30 sign is. I wish that Kingdom just did what Australia did. And I don't mean changing signs, they should, but it's that Australia used the rectangular sign for miles and the round sign for kilometers. it was a very clear and obvious change. But United Kingdom is using the round sign for mines, and that's confusing. Yeah. Let's have a look. I'm just driving here, mind my own business. Let's have a look. Shall we share it on screen? I mean, I did it last time. Assume that's okay. I'm just asking anyway, just in case. So, where did it go? I'm messing around with my sources. Ooh. Let's do. Look at what. Yay! Look at what Pixie made. Let's make it big. Look at all the details. You did put. I really like all the details you put into the drawings. It's. I've never played any of the Metal Gear. I know Solid Snake. I mean, Crystal Smash Bros. No, I mean I've seen some stuff from Metal Gear, but I've never played it. I've barely seen anything, so I don't know if there's any. Yeah, there's like Mantis or whatever it is, which is the title of the work. But I don't know who everyone else is. So that's fine. This was the day's number 160. What does 165? What does that mean? Is the 165th drawing this year or? Wow, Solid Snake, solid drawing. I love yours. It is very nice. I do really like all the details you do. All the basically the yeah. I feel like my art looks very flat and undetailed. I really like what it looks like. Yeah, but I know enough of us as a them to have an appreciation for them and do this. Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean sure you can also look stuff up. You okay. Total drawings. Oh, first set one I didn't do on stream, so I don't have a time lapse for them, but from 32 to 26. Oh, I see. Yeah, honestly, spider drawings. There's a lot of drawings, and yeah, and then you have the link to DeviantArt there, where you have a bunch of drawings. Yeah, I've not drawn that many. You've been going for. You've also been drawing for longer. But you have great art here, and plenty. So, as we're playing like 4 minutes, so because I paused anyway, so how about we play the ads now that we had the look, and then I didn't drink my water, and then I'll fill up some water. I just finished the commentary rotate. Oh, and also I've begun putting those time lapses on YouTube now. I've got a new one go up every day at 10 p.m. my time. Whatever that is. Until I catch up to air now, which will sometimes in July. I've quite fallen behind on uploading my VODs. Currently every VOD is uploaded with like... I'm having them upload at different times of the day. I think it's like a 17-hour difference between each upload, which is kind of random, but it's so they will be uploaded over the course. They will be uploaded on every single different hour, just in a random order. But the uploads, because I didn't want to have them upload every hour. And if I uploaded them every 23rd hour, I think I did like very slowly for it to catch up. So it currently will catch up sometimes in July as well. with everything I upload until like at the start of December. And now I have more VODs that I have to upload to YouTube as well for, well, December, January, and February. That's another 90, not really 90 video, maybe 80 videos to upload as well. Maybe 80, or maybe. Because I have 2 days off, sadly. But I'm going to school, which is a good thing. It'll be about 6 hours I'll go from now. From 15, well, so 9 Central European time. Or 8 UTC. Anyway, so whatever that is very funny. That would be something, a command where you can put in time, and that would be a nerdy thing I would do. you insert time and time zone, and then it gives you in converts it to major time zone. A little bit messy with summertime though. Summertime, which is started in United States and Canada, and it will start in Europe at the end of the month, and then it will end in Australia, but only the southeastern part. In April sometime, like second week in April. There's not many places around the world that's using summertime. And it's really weird when like places like Turkey, and I think Egypt has started doing it again, uses a different start and ends their start and end time different from EU. Not really sure why. And what is it? It's going to play basically any moment now. And as soon as it does, I will go to BRB and fill up some water. Only one a day. Yeah, I understand that. Plenty of bar to catch me up to where I am now. Then I'll do a new drawing upload each week. Yeah, if you do like one drawing each week, it makes more sense. I'm making 5 videos each week. So I kind of need to have it at a faster rate. This has been a plan forever, but I've been so lazy and getting distracted with work and everything else. Yeah, same for me. I wanted to draw like once a week. I'm not even drawing at the moment, and this is my drawing or something stream. I'm not drawing, but I should draw. I wanted to do some driving before I started drawing. But I've been doing some driving for an hour now, so maybe I'll do some drawing then after that. Should you stop the time change all the time? Yeah, that's the plan. EU was planning on stopping it, but the pandemic stopped that from happening, and now they don't plan it to do it again. They really should. But thanks very much for sharing it in the stream, much appreciated. Well, thank you so much for rating in, I really appreciate that. And also showing your art, because I like your art.